Hey guys, welcome back to Huntsman 32. I'm your host, Huntsman 32. I hope you guys are doing good. So, I've cut this video literally like a few times and I just haven't liked the outcome. So, we're back. I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about home protection firearms. I got a few firearms laid out in front of me. I'm not gonna tell you what you need for home defense. Every person's situation's different, obviously, and opinions as well. What I think is good for some or for myself for home defense, someone might not like, or whatever. I don't really care because I know what I'm good with and I know what I need for my situation. So, but that's the gun world. They're full of critics. Looking at a few, they are all cleared and checked, by the way. This is my 7.62 by 3.9 AR-15 that I built recently. This is my pistol caliber carbine, my FX9. It is a 9mm carbine with a bunch of cheapo gear on it. And then my Glock 17 with a red dot and a flashlight on it. My personal preference for my situation, between my house layout, how close my neighbors are, they're not really that close, but they're close enough, is my FX9. It's kind of the best of both worlds, I feel like. Oh god, this thing is super touchy. Still clear, by the way. It's kind of the best of both worlds, for me anyway. It's on an AR-15 style platform, so it's comfortable, but it still takes Glock bags, and it's 9mm, so you're still getting that decent punch without getting too much punch. If my living situation was different, I probably would use my 7.62 by 3.9 as my home defense firearm. But it's not, so here we are. I do love this firearm, to be perfectly honest. My FX9 is almost always my go-to. I do got cheapo gear on it as well. I'm going to tell you a crazy story about this light in a minute, but, it's done up to my liking, so. It's kind of the best of both worlds for me. You still get your handgun round, but it's in a carbine setup, so it's easier to manipulate, faster on target, and more accurate than with my handgun. Obviously need some more handgun time. I'm accurate with a handgun, but obviously a rifle is easier to manipulate and more accurate than a handgun. Times out of 10, unless your sights are off. Check this light out. This light is the craziest thing. So, bought this light for like $20 on Amazon, like 4 years ago. It's good for about 60 yards. I can identify around 50, 60 yards, which isn't bad for a $20 light. It's got a rechargeable battery. I put this thing on my old 300 Blackout AR pistol that I had, and my objective was to terrorize it. I wanted to see it cut out under recoil. That was my main objective. I wanted to just run this thing into the dirt. I couldn't kill it. I mean, I probably could have had I dragged it through the field and thrown it in the swamp, this, that, and the other. It would not be. This firearm is my home protection firearm for a reason. It's not. I wouldn't be screaming 9mm rounds across the field, unless I absolutely had to. But yeah, so this is, I didn't fully try to kill it. but I tried to beat the crap out of it, and it just still works. I've had it for, I think, yeah, 3 or 4 years at this point. I swapped it from my 300 Blackout. I thought the recoil was going to terrorize this thing. I swapped it from my 300 Blackout onto my FX9. I think right before the pandemic kicked off, or right around the time the pandemic kicked off, and it's been on there ever since. And I mean, I've definitely put some rounds through my FX9, as well as my 300 Blackout that I had built, and this thing still just works. It's got a rechargeable battery. It's not ideal. It's not an ideal flashlight for, operations or dragging it through the field in the mud and all that. But for just spinning the corner in my house, it works great. It's just pretty bright. I know my Glock 17 has an 850 XL flashlight on it, and that is super bright. I can identify target about 110 yards out. So if I had to give it a lumens, I would say it's probably in the 500 to 600 lumens. $20 on Amazon. It's crazy. This thing is just filled with cheapo gear. I got a cheapo sling on it too. I got a Vortex Spark AR red dot, which is, I got used, so I got it for a decent price. That right there, though, that's the deadliest weapon known to man. The water bottle. That should be my home defense. On a serious note, though, yeah, this flashlight, my God, this thing has given me well worth my money for. My 7.62 AR that I just built, I put on a Streamlight. I'll have to look. I'll add a caption in the video. I think I paid like $80. It's bright, but so there's one. That's the Streamlight on my 7.62 AR, and then this is the $20. Crazy, but obviously, the Streamlight is, you get your money's worth. It's obviously way more durable, and stuff. You get a better hot spot, stuff like that. But yeah, my FX9 is my go-to, and I love this thing. And it eats any type of aftermarket Glock mag that I've ever put through it without failure. And this thing has chewed some Glock mags. Some of the cheapest Glock mags I've ever found. I slap in that thing and she just runs. So I like it. That is my that is my go-to. This has been Huntsman32. Can't wait to see you guys for the next video. I'm pretty much like 60% healed up right now. We're getting there. It's a slow process. Well, it's not really that slow of a process considering how bad the burns were. What ended up happening was I was at work and I was cooking for the guys. I take care of people with intellectual disabilities. I was cooking for the guys and the pressure cooker top wasn't on tight and the boiling water came out, landed all over me. And then I went into the emergency room without a shirt on. It's a pretty nasty scene. And the burn was pretty bad too. It's been Huntsman32. I'll catch you guys in the next video.